Claudia, please inform to your friends to join the class. Day by day, the strength is too low. Why your friends are not joining the class? Please inform to your friends also to join the class. Please join the class daily so that you can understand how to develop the web application at the end of the day. Okay? So Have you completed the installation and project creation and all? Shaurya, I think you got an error, right? Something you told yesterday, like SQL is not downloading. So what the status? Is it downloaded? Please respond. I think you told me that the SQL is not downloading, right? Database connection. Is it okay now? Have you downloaded? Okay, okay. Not you. Okay. So what the issue you are getting, Bharat Chandra? So you should give the password and username as root. Have you gave that password only? You should not give root number as 3306. You should give the port number as 3306, not root number, port number. Ah, okay. You give it given password as root, right? So you should give username also root only. You should give port number as 3306 or 3307. Have you gave the username as root? But what is the issue then? Hmm, what is the issue you are facing? It is not connecting. Previously in your system, have you downloaded any SQL or SQL log and all, MySQL server and all previously? So that it is not connecting because at first time you gave like somewhat other password, right? Did you remember that password? Did you remember the first time password? Okay. So then what you'll do is you should give that password at the place of username and pass. Username you give router, and at the place of password you should give the first password. Uh, did you remember username also? First username. If you remember both, then you will give old username and password. Okay, then you will connect. Okay, Bharat Chandra. Is it okay? Bharat, once you try with the old username and password and let me know what you will getting. Yeah, okay, okay. Mhm. So let's start our class today. Only three members are joined. Why? What about others? Your total strength is, I think, 200 above, right? Only three members are joined. How will you know if you join like this? You should join daily so that you can understand what is going on. So okay, let it be. So shall we start the class now? So let me share the screen. I think my voice is audible, right? Please respond, anyone. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am. All fine.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. So let me start the class. First of all, let me share the screen. So is it visible? So okay. So in our previous class, we have learned how to create a project and app, everything, right? So and how to run a server. Today, let's discuss how to post the data and how to get the data by form handling. Okay. So can anyone tell like what are the four commands to start the project? Can anyone tell what are the four commands to start the project? Can anyone answer? Yesterday I repeated the class, right? Anyone have any idea about four commands? That four commands are very important while starting your project. To start the project, what will the command we will use? What the command we will use to start the project? Hmm? Don't know. So that initialize setup and start a new Python project. Yes, but to start a new project, we have a command, right? What is that command? I'm asking. To start the project, we have four commands. I told yesterday. So first one is Django admin start project and our project name, right? And second one is change directory, cd our project name. And third one is to start the app. To start the app? What will write command? Have any idea? Python manage.py start app, our app name. So the fourth command is to test the project and to test the app, we'll use a command, or to run a server, we'll use a command that is nothing but python manage.py run server. Okay, these are the four commands we use to start a project. Okay, so these are very important. So please note each and every point. Okay, so yesterday we have created our project and app and all, right? And we also created two web pages, right? HTML pages, and we have written logic for that, and we have run server to open the web pages, right? So for that, so just a minute. So our first page is hello world, right? And we gave button here, next button in the index page, and this is our second page, right? And we gave back button in the second page. This is our yesterday's class. So today let us create a form and let us post a data, and also let us get the data. Okay, how will post and get the data, let's see. Okay, so first of all we should take one html to post the data. We should have a html page, right? Web page. So in templates I'm taking new html file. Okay, so 1 second. So here I'm taking the template name as name I'm taking. Okay, name.html. So here I'm taking like student form. In student form, what will find like student name, student hall ticket number, and student address, like that. Okay. So I'm taking heading and form, and we should take input fields. So we should want fields, right, to post the data, right? So like text boxes. So in that boxes only we'll write the data, right? So for that we use input type. So for name, what the input type will take? Can anyone tell? For name, what the input type will take? Like text, integer, like that. What we can take input type? Can anyone answer? So name is nothing but text, right? So the input type is text. Okay. So here I'm taking text and name is name. So to write a text box or to write input box, we'll write like this. Okay, input and type will take. So is the name, we took name, right? So name is text format, so that we take type as name, text, and name as name. Okay. So next one, we should take one submit button. Okay. So for that, input type equal to submit, and value I'm taking next. So here we should take one form tag. This is the form, right? So we should take one form tag here. Close the form tag. So this is the HTML. Okay. So here what we took is, in this HTML we gave to one input file. Okay. So one input box. So to insert the data, we should have one input text, right? So that input box, right? So that we took this input box, and also here we took a submit button. Okay. So to open this HTML, what we'll write next? Can anyone guess? Like yesterday I told example, right? So to open this page, what will the next process? What will we write next? Can anyone respond? So we should write the logic, right, to open the web. So where we should write that? Where we should write that logic? Respond. Anyone? To open the HTML or to open the web, we should write some logics, right? So for that logics, what we'll do? Where we should write that logics? Please respond anyone. Yesterday I told clearly. Hmm? Don't know? Okay. To open the web page, we should write the logic in view, right? So how we'll write? Def, and our function name, right? So request enter return render name dot, our HTML name is name dot HTML, right? So here I'm closing. So this is the logic. Okay. And next we should write URL for this. So how we'll write? Path name views dot, what is the views function name, right? Here views function, here name, right? So that name should be written here. Okay. Next name equal to name. So this is the URL, right? So to open this web page, we should give one link, this name.html link, right? So here in this in this index page, let us give, okay? Let us give the link. How will give? You will use anchor tag and we'll write the URL. So what is our name here? Name, right? So here we should take as name. Post. Post I'm taking. So let's run the server here. So we got a link in the index page, right? So let us click this and let's post one name here. We took input field, right? In the HTML, this HTML, we took one input field, right? Name field. So that input field is visible here, right? So here I took Sinu and next. So it is not submitting because why it is not submitting? Because we didn't even written any logic here in the views. We just gave some to return render. To render the page, we gave the logic, but to post the data, we should not give any logic, right? So we should give no. So how will give means, so if request dot method. So what the method we are using means post, because we are posting the data, right? So that we use post method here. Okay. So we should give this capital letters only and enter. Student name. Let me write the code first. I'll explain you again. So this is the logic to post the data. Okay. So what is this logic means here? If we post the data, we'll use this logic. Okay. If request dot method equal to post. If we get the data in place of post, we'll use get. Okay. So now we are posting the data, right? So we'll using post here. So next we'll take one variable name, whatever it may be. We'll take variable name. Okay. So what I took means student name, right? So here we'll posting and getting both the data, right? So here what I took request dot post and also get, right? What I'm posting and getting student name. Okay. So we'll use this return render request. So our template name here I'm storing this variable and here I'm writing the variable name. This is the logic. Understood? Understood everyone? Please respond how we should write post logic. Have you understood? Or else let me explain again. Please respond anyone. Have you understood the logic? How we'll write to post the data? Someone please respond me so that I can understand. Hello, are you listening? If you not understand, I will repeat again. So please respond. Have you understood or not? Is there any doubt? Please ask me. Okay then. So here we wrote a logic to post the data. So we wrote views and URLs, right? So this is the entire post logic. We created HTML and we took a input box to post the data and we took a submit button and we wrote a posting logic and we wrote the URLs also and a link. This is entire post logic. So to get the data, to get the posted data, what we'll do? We should take next page, another page. So with this code, we can write the name in one page. To redirect the name or to get the name in another page, we'll create other template. Okay. So we create another HTML template. So new HTML file. What will give the name? Get the name. So in name.html we are posting. So if we want to see the output, we'll see in this get the name page. Okay. Get name. Here what we'll write means in this HTML. So in title I'm taking like get name. Yeah, is there any doubt? Hello? Please ask me if you have any doubt so that I can explain you. Okay, let me continue the class. Okay. So here I'm taking heading some H2 heading and I'm taking one student name student name I'm taking. So this is the HTML, get name HTML. So for this also we should write a logic, right? To open, to show the, to visible the output, we should want the logic, right? So for that we should uh, write the views logic. We should write logic in views. Okay. So what is the logic here means? So def function, what is our function name? Get name, right? So get name request. Okay. So here I am taking one out variable name. So whatever you can take. So I am taking one variable name. So I am taking as output, and here get we are doing to get the data, right? So here what should we give means request dot get get what we are get what we want to get the data name, right? So here we should give name. Next, return render return render request our HTML name. What is our HTML name? Get name dot HTML. And here what we'll do means we are storing our data in the variable name. So this is our variable name, right? So this variable name we are calling here, and we are storing the data output in this variable. Okay. So next we are writing our variable name as output. This is the logic. This is the entire logic to get the data. Okay. So views are completed. Next what we'll do is in the HTML we should take the data. We should get, if we want to get the data, we'll use the value as, one second. So here whatever we are storing the data, that variable should keep here, so that we'll find our output. Okay. So we are calling our data in these curly brackets. Okay. So that only our data will be visible. Okay. So so that we can get the data from the posted data. Okay. So here we took one variable, and in this variable we are storing the output like data. So here we took output variable name, and in HTML we are calling this variable name. Okay. So because of this we will find the output. Okay. So we should, whenever we can get the data, we should write with in curly brackets, so that we'll get the data. Okay. So these are the HTML and views. Next what we'll do, next we'll write URL, right? So how we'll write path, what what is our URL we have gave, till now we didn't give, but we'll give like get name, or what is the function name in the views dot get name, and in URL name equal to get name. So this is the URL. Uh, Next what we'll do, we'll give one link to get the name. So where we should give that link, in this name.html we should give. Okay. So how will you, let's see. Hmm, I get that HREF equal to, what is our link name? Get name, right? Get name. So let's run the server. What we'll find? Okay. So let me run the server again. So let's see. There spelling mistake, I think so. Without spelling mistake. Where it is in the view dot file living the live method. So let's run the server again. So this is our front page, index page, right? So in this index page, we wrote post, right? So let us run the server again. So this is our index page, right? So in this index page, we have post link, right? So here let's give some data. So I'm clicking on get name. One second. Submit. Next. Get name. And I'm getting none because in main.html, I forgot to write the method, form method. So we are getting, we are doing to get the data, right? So here form method we should give like get, okay? So and we should write an action also here. So to get the data, we should write action. So this whole action here, what the actual code is doing is here this total get action is doing in this function, right? So we should give the action in this name.html action equal to, how we'll write the URL like that only we should write here URL get name. So let us see now. Let us run again. Okay. post. Where is the form? So here I'm posting. The system name and register. See here, we are submitting a data, right? So here we are posting a data and one second. Okay, we give both buttons so that I think it comes like that. Okay, then we'll give next button only so that so see here I'm posting a data. So while clicking on next, we are getting our data in this get name HTML page. See, here in this URL, we are seeing a get name, right? This is our next page, and here we are seeing our data. So this is the post and get the data by the form handling. So this is all about today's class. So anyone have any doubts? Danush, only you are left. All are not in a meeting. Only you said, right? So if you have any doubts, Danush, let me know.
No, no, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Have you understood how we'll post the
Yes,
data
ma'am.
and how we'll get the data? So,
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes.
first of all, nothing. What we'll do is, first of all, we should do one HTML page to web page, okay? In this template.
Okay.
So there we are what we are doing is we are writing logics, not logic, but here we are posting the data, right? So for that we are took one input box. This for this box,
Okay.
ఈ బాక్స్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ బాక్స్ కోసం మనం ఎలా తీసుకోవాలి ఆ బాక్స్ అంటే ఈ ఇన్పుట్ ఉందా, ఇన్పుట్ టైప్, ఈ టైప్ ని
No,
తీసుకుంటే బాక్స్ వచ్చేస్తుంది అనమాట.
text.
టెక్స్ట్ టైప్. సో
Yes, yes.
నేమ్ అంటే టెక్స్ట్
Text.
కదా, సో దట్ వి టుక్ టైప్ యాజ్ టెక్స్ట్. ఓకే, సో నెక్స్ట్ వాట్ వి
Text.
టుక్
Yes, yes.
సబ్మిట్ బటన్ దిస్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ ద సబ్మిట్ బటన్.
Okay.
దిస్ ఈస్ ద హోల్ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్. ఫస్ట్ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ ఇది. సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఫార్మ్ మెథడ్ ఈ ఫార్మ్‌లో రాసుకుంటున్నాం. ఒక ఫార్మ్ తీసుకోవాలంటే ఈ ఫార్మ్ ట్యాగ్స్ యూజ్ చేయాలి. ఇక్కడ మనం గెట్ అంటే మనం పోస్ట్ అయిన డేటాని గెట్ చేసుకోవాలి కదా! సో దట్ వి యూజ్ దిస్ గెట్. ఓకే. యాక్షన్ వచ్చేసి
ఓకే
ఈ హోల్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ నేమ్ యాక్షన్. ఈ గెట్ నేమ్ మొత్తం యాక్షన్ ఎక్కడ జరుగుతుందంటే నేమ్‌లోనే జరుగుతుంది గదా! నేమ్ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తేనే గదా! మనకి నేమ్ వచ్చేది. సో దట్ వి
సో
టుక్
ఎస్
యాక్షన్ హియర్. ఓకే. ఇది
ఎస్
హెచ్టీఎంఎల్.
ఎస్
సో ఈ పేజ్ ఓపెన్ అవ్వాలి అంటే మనం ఏం చేస్తాము? లాజిక్స్ రాయాలి. ఎక్కడ? వ్యూస్ అండ్ యూఆర్ఎల్స్. ఓకే. సో వ్యూస్‌లో ఎలా రాసుకున్నాం లాజిక్ అంటే ఇఫ్ ఇన్ కేస్ మనం పోస్ట్ చేస్తూ ఇప్పుడు మనం పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం గదా! డేటా. సో ఫస్ట్ పోస్ట్
ఎస్
చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ రిక్వెస్ట్ మెథడ్ పోస్ట్ అని ఇచ్చాం. ఓకే. మనం ఏం పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం? స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్ రైట్? సో ఇక్కడ నేను ఒక వేరియబుల్ ఏదో ఒకటి ఏదైనా తీసుకోవచ్చు. స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్ అని తీసుకున్నా. అది పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నా కాబట్టి. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం తీసుకున్నా రిక్వెస్ట్ డాట్ పోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నా అండ్ గెట్ చేస్తున్నా రైట్? ఈ నేమ్‌ని స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్‌ని సో ఇది తీసుకున్నా ఈ లైన్. సో
మేడం
ఇది
ఇక్కడ
ఏంటంటే
ప్రతిసారి రిక్వెస్ట్ రిక్వెస్ట్ రాయాల్సింది ఇక్కడ
ఆ!
ప్రతిసారి
ఆ! ఇదంతా డిఫాల్ట్ అన్నమాట. ఇదంతా కోడ్ ఇన్‌బిల్ట్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఇవి. పక్కా రాయాలి. ఈ రిక్వెస్ట్ డాట్, ఈ పోస్ట్, ఈ గెట్ ఇవన్నీ పక్కా. అండ్
ఓకే
జాంగోలో ఈ ఫంక్షన్స్ అన్నీ. ఓకేనా? ఈ ఈ ఈ రిక్వెస్ట్ డాట్ మెథడ్ ఇవన్నీ. ఈ వేరియబుల్స్ ఒక్కటి మన ఇష్టం అన్నమాట.
మేడం ఇప్పుడు ఇదంతా రన్ చేసేది విఎస్ కోడ్లోనా
లేదు పైథాన్. మేము ఇన్‌స్టాలేషన్స్ అన్నీ మీకు ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్‌లో చెప్పాను. మీకు వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్‌లో లింక్స్ పెట్టాం గదా! క్లాసెస్‌వి బిఫోర్ 3 క్లాసెస్‌వి చూసారా?
లేదు మ్యామ్ నేను రీసెంట్గా జాయిన్ అయినా ఈ రోజే
ఆ! అయితే మీరేంటంటే ఫస్ట్ మొన్నటి క్లాసెస్ అన్నీ ఉంటాయి. వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్‌లో పోస్ట్ చేసాం. సో, అవన్నీ స్టార్టింగ్ నుంచి చూస్తే మీకు క్లియర్‌గా అర్థమవుతది.
ఓకే ఓకే అదే అదే
ఇన్‌స్టా
కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉండే ఎందుకంటే వ్యూ
హ్మ్.
పేర్స్ వ్యూ వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ క్రియేట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ యూఆర్ఎల్ ఇదంతా
ఆ!
ఒకటేసారి
ఆ! అదే ఇవన్నీ ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ క్రియేషన్ ఇవన్నీ నేను నిన్నటి క్లాస్ వరకు ఇవన్నీ చెప్పాను. సో, మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఆ క్లాసెస్ వింటే నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటనేది అర్థమవుతది. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడి నుంచి వింటే మీకు కొంచెం కన్‌ఫ్యూజన్ ఉంటది. ఇవన్నీ ఎలా వచ్చాయో మీకు అర్థం కాదు.
అవును బట్ పర్లేదు మ్యామ్ ఇప్పటివరకు మీరు చెప్పింది అయితే అర్థమైంది
ఓకే. ఓకే. హ్మ్. ఇదే ఇంకా మనం ఒక పేజ్‌ని ఓపెన్ చేయాలంటే మనం వ్యూస్, యూఆర్ఎల్స్ రాసుకుంటాం. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే ఓకే
హ్మ్. సో, ఇది. సో,
ఓకే
ఇవి
మ్యామ్
వ్యూస్ అండ్ యూఆర్ఎల్స్. ఈ పేజ్ చూడాలి, లింక్ కావాలి అంటే మనం మెయిన్ పేజ్‌లో లింక్స్ ఇచ్చాము ఇక్కడ. ఓకేనా? సో, ఇది ఈరోజు క్లాస్. మీరు ముందు,
ఇంటర్
ముందు అన్నీ ఒకసారి చూసి అన్నీ చేయండి. సో దట్ మీకు
ఓకే
ఈజీ అవుతది. ఓకే?
ఓకే మేడం ఓకే ఓకే
ఓకే ధనుష్. దెన్
ఓకే
బాయ్.
మ్యామ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ
థాంక్ యూ.
ఓకే
హ్మ్.